If you can hear me, can you please type a yes comment in the comment box, Q&A box. Q&A box will be in your screen. Can you quickly type a yes if you can hear me? Yes, thank you, Magesh. Thank you, Garima. Thank you, Hemachandra. Thank you, Praveen. Thank you so much. Right, all of you can participate, right? Right, if you can hear me, just type a yes. That is all we ask. Yes, good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ankit. Magesh, thank you for coming, right? Thank you for investing your time, right? So I'm very, very thankful to you. Right. So this is a career transformation interactive action webinar. Okay. So I will expect your interaction through your comment through the comment box then and there. I'm Azaria Samuel. Today I'll be sharing something about the 5 ultimate employability secrets. Right. I call this as secrets because these are often missed, often hidden in our day-to-day world for the future careers, and future is here, right? A lot of changes are going to happen after August, as you might know. Right, so how many of you are very serious about career transformation, your own career transformation? Can you quickly give a yes comment again? How many of you are very serious here? You can say I am. Garima, you are serious. Thank you. Magesh, just type yes. We should start with the yes. That is why I'm asking you a lot of yeses. Yes, quickly type yes. All of you can participate. Right, don't be idle. I can see many of you are idle. You can just type a yes. Come on, participate. Right, and then I will be sharing you about Aristocrats Nobility Club. Right, there is a club where we future proof. We call it as a laboratory. Right, we discuss many things about career transformation. I'll be talking on that. Right, so this is. I welcome you all to this session, and I would like to know, where are you from? Right, currently, where are you from? Where are you connecting to me? Shanku, Ankit, Salma, can you just type in? Magesh, Hemchandra, good. Maharashtra, West Bengal, Noida, good. Uttarakhand, good, good, good. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. And currently, where are you? In this chart, you can see, you can actually divide this chart into 3, right? So the entry level, the mid level, the top level, right? So what is your level? Right, what is the transition, what is the transformation you are looking inside you? Right, quickly, can you need not read anything here, right? You can just type it. If you're a fresher, I'm a fresher. If you're in the mid level, if you're in the senior level, if you're in the director level, if you're in the chief executive level, good. Entry, mid level. I'm receiving many responses. Good. Entry, mid level, right? Fresher, okay. Good, right? So how many of you are attending my webinar for the first time? Can you type your comments? My webinar for the first time. Can you type first time comment? First time, you're always welcome here, right? We conduct a lot of webinars, right? Most of you are Bobby. Welcome, Bobby. Neetika, Ankit, Hemachandra, right? I want all of you to participate, right? So I want to know how many of you are listening to me, how many of you are watching and observing, right? This is an interactive webinar. If you are just observing what is happening, I'm talking to you, right? You can just type first time or second time, or if you are if you're attending for for whatever time, second time. Garima, okay. Garima, what was your first webinar? Can you type in? I remember your name. Yes, right. So this is a personalized experience, right? I will be talking to you. You can interact, whatever you are interacting, no, it will not be visible to anybody, right? I'm seeing your comment. I'm having 2 monitors by my side, right? This is a very, very personalized webinar. That is what is the specialty of webinar, right? So you can type in, right? You can jump in, right? So once again, I want to thank you so much for your time, right? I have few announcements to make, and after these announcement, and if you are very compliant to these announcement, we can proceed to the webinar, right? So first of all, the thing is, have a pen and paper, take notes or screenshot. If you're reluctant to take notes, have screenshot, use earphones, right? So as I told you, this is a personalization. I want to talk to your mind, right? I want your focus, right? I want your concentration, absorption, right? I want you to be engrossed. I'm going to tell you many concepts here. I want you to be entirely present here, intensely present, right? I'm reading these words from the pigeon picture, you can see, right? And have some water bottle or beverage beside you, it will help you, right? So be seated, relaxed, and I want your undivided attention, right? Right, so can you if you're ready for this, can you give a ready comment, right? I'll be slowly starting. Can you give a ready? I am ready. Ready. Garima is ready. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Ready. Magesh, ready. Nitika, thank you. Right. Ankit, thank you. Thank you so much. Right. So the next thing is very important, right? So I want you to be patient, right? This is going to take some time. This is an investment of time. This is a free webinar, but though you are paying me your time, right? So be till the end. Missing any moments will break the flow and understanding, right? So the best things, the secrets, it will, whatever position you are in, entry level or mid level or top level, the transformation, the journey is very, very different, and be till the end. And this is the commitment, there is huge learning in this webinar, and only if you're patient, learning can happen. The transformation requires patience, right? Transformation requires patience, right? So it is a metamorphosis. It is like a butterfly, right? You hatch from a caterpillar and then to the cocoon, starting from the cocoon to the caterpillar and then to the butterfly. Every stage requires some kind of patience, right? So you can ask questions. You have to ask questions, right? So it is like a journey. You might have, even if you are in the top level, you will have a lot of questions, right? So intelligence is asking the right questions, even though you are so knowledge or you might be very well versed in your field, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sow some seeds today, right? So it is not with the seeds, it is with the ground that the seed will grow or perish. Yes or no? Right. So I'm having some good seeds in my hand. I'm having some good concepts, some opinions, some ideas in my hand. And only if your mind is ready, I'm talking about your mind as a fertile ground, right? Only if your mind is ready, I can sow those seeds, right? So some seeds might fall on the, on the path. Some seeds may be picked up. Initially it will grow fast, and then when the sun comes, the next day it might die, right? So only the seeds which are falling on the fertile ground, that is your mind, it will grow, right? So, but today I'm going to tell you about many concepts. Initially, you will be feeling a kind of shock, right? A shock, and then some of you may be going into a denial mode. No, this is not true, right? And this webinar itself is about the awareness, the third part. I'm bringing you awareness. I'm telling you that the career landscape has changed, right? To the entire world, the career landscape, the job market has changed. That is the transformation, the digital workforce that the companies are looking in. I'm bringing awareness today, right? Today, especially tonight after this webinar, your awareness will never be the same. And if you accept that, you will start experimenting and searching for new integrations of skills and attitudes, right? So that is this curve, which will open your mind into a whole lot different world, right? So this is how many of you are, just type I'm ready again, right? To experience the change. How many of you are ready for this change? I'm ready. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good, good. Garima, thank you. Right. I want your active participation, right? So it's that is the only thing, that is the only currency which will keep me fueling when I proceed through this webinar. Okay. Right. So just type whatever comes to your mind. Your comments are safe. Your identity is safe. Nothing is evident. It's not visible to anybody else. Right. So can we have an introduction now? Who are you? Can you type in? Are you a working professional? Are you self-employed? Are you a freelancer, business owner, or entrepreneur? Are you a college student, or are you a research scholar, university student? Hemachandra, good. Uh, School student or a parent, right? So these four groups will benefit today if you are here. I'm reading your comment now. Can you quickly comment? Who are you? Who are you? How do you identify yourself? Come again, type it. I'm looking for your comments. I'm waiting for your comments. All of you. Ankit, Agesh, come on, type it. Good. Working professional. Good. I'm a working professional. Right. See, that is good. Research scholar, researcher. Good. Right. So, I'm working as a director of this company, Aristocrat. It's a global consortium for career seekers, researchers, and entrepreneurs. I mentor people. No, that is what I do. I identify myself. That is my job. My day job is I mentor people, students, job seekers, educators, entrepreneurs, researchers, and I transform them. This word is very important to me. Transformation, right? I'm taking their one form of their existence to the another form, right? Professionally and soulfully and digitally, I transform them, teaching them future technology, research, career, and businesses, right? So these are some of the moments before lockdown where I and my team used to train the students from various fields, um, in research, in careers, in entrepreneurs, right? So that is actually my office where I'm currently seated in. I'm connecting to you from here. Right, so this is our office address, which is in the right corner, right bottom corner. Right, so what will you learn today? You will learn about the Nobility Club, the lifelong career coaching community that I'm going to expose today. It's a live training, it's a digital training, it's a virtual coaching, it is experiential. We will ask you to experiment on things, do certain things which will, this is totally action taking. Insider seekers, I'm going to tell you how to search for jobs, how to apply for jobs, how to enhance your job, how to negotiate. These are the things. Every week we meet on Thursdays at the same time, 7 to 9. If you are dedicated to this session, it's a communal learning. It's not a webinar. It is not a webinar, right? It is a communal learning where we come come live, right? So coming live face to face is being alive, right? So it is a weekly action session. So if you're a working professional, your transition will be good, right? Career transition, live training, right? If you're a college student, career coaching and job services will be done. And if you're a school student or a parent, career guidance counseling is done in this club, right? I'll just fastly go through this club and what activities we do, and then we take a short break, and then we come back for the actual training of the 5 secrets, right? So 5 secrets, you know there is a value for secrets, right? So even if you are not prepared, even till now it's 7:30, going through this services, you can get ready for the webinar, right? It will get intense. The webinar will get intense as you proceed. As time goes by, it will take its momentum, right? So the first thing is, it is we give expert career counseling, resume building training, right? Many people, they don't know the difference between resume and curriculum vitae, and this is a token for you for all your jobs in the future. So curriculum vitae is very different from resume. Professional work statement. Some people, even in the top executive levels, if you ask them what is your professional work, they will just tell the title. I'm working as director. I'm working as this technical officer. But what is the statement of your professional work? Right? We coach on that. application cover letter. This is from the old school. Previously, when you apply for jobs, you used to send a cover letter, right? So now we have e-cover letters for any application of jobs. And core competency development, digital interview etiquette. Things have changed. Now everything is digital. I'm talking to you in the digital mode. Yes or no? Right? So everything has changed, and everything will change. Nothing is coming back to normal. Permanent change is happening. Corporate communicative writing, LinkedIn. This is so special. This is very, very special. If you are very active in LinkedIn, if you have so many professional contacts like you have in Facebook, right? If people have a trust on you, how can you be left without jobs? You will be put in very good jobs, right? So career mapping and getting career savvy, right? So career exploration should be like cutting a cake. It should be so easy. It should be so easy, right? So career success profile writing. If I ask your mission, what is your mission in life, can you just type in right now? This is going to be your interview. If you are in the top level or in the mid level position seeker, if you're a job seeker, this is going to be a question in your interviews, right? What is your mission in life, or what is your ambition in life? Can you just type in? Nobody else is going to see your comments. You can just type in, right? Will you type in? Nobody is typing, right? So this is about career success profile. What are you running for? Right? We are not running for only money. I'll come to that later. Nobody works for money. You should know that, right? So money is byproduct. Many people work for some kind of higher satisfaction, spiritual, mental satisfaction, emotional satisfaction, right? So we will coach you on these things. Core value training, you can take a snapshot of all these things, because these are the things which are very, very important in your careers, and nobody is ever going to tell you these things. These are all hidden parameters. Personality assessment training. What is your personality? Tell me your type. What type are you? Are you an introvert? Are you an explorer? Are you an extrovert? Right? Are you a submissive person? Are you an achiever? Are you a reformer? Right? Are you an individualist? What are you? What is your personality type? Are you a peacemaker? Right? Are you a fun seeker? Are you a loyalist? Who are you? Right? So your job profile, your job search will vary a lot about your personality type. What is your type? Do you know that? Right? We will open up a whole lot of world in personality assessment training. Digital leadership, right? Are you teaching digitally? Are you expressing yourself digitally as a personal brand? Right? Just type your name and see if it resonates, if it is known to other people, right? If it is known to other people. What is your type? How many of you know your personality type? This is a very interesting type of training. How many of you know your personality training? If you know your personality, can you just type in your personality? If you don't know, it is good, no problem. We will teach you that. Right? Right, good. It is good to be introvert. I myself identify as a very strong introvert. Good. Introverts are, they have a huge hidden power and hidden leadership. Good. Go ahead, type it. What is your personality type? You can just categorize broadly into extrovert and introvert. Who are you? Just type in extrovert or introvert at least. I'm expecting some comments. Good. Right. Right. So digital leadership, personal branding, strategic interview skills, right? So everything, the interviewer's decision is momentary. He doesn't come with a decision, right? He's going to sit for the interview. He's going to analyze, and he's based on his personality and your personality. He is going to make some decisions. Good. I am receiving a comment. Love to meet new people, interested to learn new things. Good. Extrovert. Very good, very good. Right. You have so much, you have the whole world in front of you. Don't worry. Right. Right, consistent services for the future, hand holding till interviews. We don't have any hold on the interviews. We don't do any sorts of unethical thing like backdoor interviews, something like that. We train you, we equip, we mentor you, right? So consistent service for the future, hand holding till interviews. This is a premium personalized coaching, right? So the next batch starts on August 6th, and it is going to happen in Zoom, right? So if you're interested, we will have a quick break now, which is, after that we will enter into the 5 ultimate employability secrets, which is this. I will come to this. And if you are interested in this program, this is a premium program, right? This is a premium program. If you are interested in this, can you please type interested? We will reach you based on your comments, right? And we'll have a quick 3-minute break. We'll have a 3-minute break in my laptop. You can see at the top right corner, the time is 7:40, right? So I will come back by 7:44 to 5, right? So we will have 3-minute sharp 3-minute break, and I'm expecting your reply, right? If you're interested in this program, just type interested. We'll get back to you, and I'll explain a lot about these secrets after we come back, about after the break, right? So we'll separate for the break and we'll come back 3-minute sharp. Thank you. Right, all of you, I'm back. Can you hear me? If you can hear me again, please type audible or audio clear. Can you? type a clear comment. I'll start from here. All of you, can you type clear comment? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, we will proceed with the 5 secrets, right? So I'm going to explain all these secrets. You will, these are the 5 secrets. These are the 5 employability secrets. You can take a quick screenshot if you will, because this is very, very important. This is, I have condensed all of your life search into one slide, if you will. Paradigm shift, modern careers, change the ask, right? So ask is attitude, skill, and knowledge. I'm going to come to that in detail inside the webinar. I'm going to talk about exploring things, strategizing things, targeting job search, right? So you can put as career search inside. I'm going to talk a lot about careers rather than jobs, right? So the adventurous journey, the self-actualization part, where you express yourself wholly in interviews, in profile building, in portfolio building, in your life's work, right? So these are the 5 employability secrets for the future careers, right? Future jobs, right? So we will start with the first thing, which is paradigm shift. The first thing here, it is the paradigm shift, right? So paradigm shift, you can see the definition, a fundamental change. Fundamental means the bottom level change in approach or underlying assumptions. Assumptions means beliefs, what you assume, right? So how many of you understood this word paradigm shift? Because I'm going to talk about the things which are already, it is changing. The world is changing, and many people are still in the denial. They think that things will come back to normal. Nothing is coming back to normal. How many of you are with me up to this point? Can you just type with me comment? I would like to see your comments. Please go ahead. With you, can you please type with you? Thank you. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, right. So a lot of paradigm shift is happening, right? And these are the changes, right? So things are getting digital. I'm not going to explain every or read every word here. Marriages, healthcare, colleges, cinemas, churches, everything is in the digital world right now, right? And permanent change is happening, right? So you might, you might not know, but this is a true. The Great Depression of 2939, after the Great Depression, there was a huge rise in education. After the financial crisis in 2007 and 8, there was a huge rise in technology and information, a knowledge era, right? After this corona crisis, we will have digital economy, right? So many people agree to these things, but many people are still in the denial. There are so many reasons to invest in digital learning, right? And I'm going to ask you some questions in between. I'm still dealing in the secret number 1. The secret number 1 is, you should be aware of a paradigm shift, right? So the question I'm going to ask you is very, very simple. You should answer this question. You can type, you can keep the answer ready. Are you looking for a job or a career? Just type the word job or career. Are you looking for a job or career? Good. Career. Right. Career. Good. Right. Right. So the next question is very important. Very good. All of you are looking for career. Good. 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 What will you do if you get an attractive job which is not even in your passion? What will you do if you get a very, very highly paid job which is not your career, which is not your passion? You will not make that career as a passion. What will you do? Good. I will not accept. If you are that determined, you are inside secret 1, right? You are inside, you are in the right path of your spiritual fulfillment, your emotional fulfillment, your mental fulfillment, and your physical, your health also, your everything, all these 4 aspects will be good. if you are looking into a career rather than a job which will satisfy you in the short run, right? So whatever may be the passion, say for example, music is my passion, but my work is in entrepreneurship. I teach people. My work is in mentorship, right? Delivering delivering mentorship. I really soulfully coach people to for their betterment. That is my soulful work. What is that is my career, right? Music is not my career. I have learned music, I have got certification, but still it is not my cup of tea when it comes to the professional world, right? What you may be having a lot of passion in dance, in many things, right? In artistry, in playing, in anything, right? So what is your career? That is the question I want to focus. What is your current position? You need not type in. You need not type in, but my question is, are you having a current from your current position, do you have a map? As an entrepreneur, as a business person, I have seen so many failures than successes, right? This is a true fact. I will not tell I'm boosted with success. No, I have seen very very few successes. From my current position, I have a map to go. Even if there are failures, even if there are so many failures, I know where I'm going, I know where I'm running. My question for you today is, my first question, I'm going to have 5 questions for you today, right? My first question is, do you have a career map? Do you know, or do you do what it takes to be where you will be in the next 5 years, or next 6 months, next 3 months, next month? What is your career map say? Where do you go, right? How many of you have how many of you are thinking right now? Say I. Just type I. If I have made at least 2 people in this crowd to think, that is my success for today. Thank you so much. I'm receiving some responses. Thank you. Just think. This is the takeaway, right? You may have 1,000 passions, but what passion will you make out of a career? You need not prepare a map, but it should be in your mind, right? So in 3 months, it is not related to money. It is related to the 4 aspects: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. It is nowhere related to money. Careers are nowhere related to your money. You make money. See, people have accidental money. People get accidentally rich. People get intentionally rich. Both are different. Accidental billionaire, there is a book called as Accidental Billionaire. It's about Facebook billionaire Mark Zuckerberg, right? He's an accidental billionaire. Even though he has talents, he is accidental billionaire. But it's not about making money. It's about making fulfillment, right? In Tamil we call it as dripti. In English we call it as fulfillment, satisfaction. Nothing equates to that peace, right? And careers alone can bring that. Temporary money cannot bring that, right? We'll move to the second secret, right? It is about modern careers, the understanding the real change. How many of you are with me? Can you just type with you comment? I shouldn't feel like I'm talking one side. Yes, good. Thank you so much. You are with me, right? Right. We'll quickly check if there are any new attendees. Right. If you have joined late, welcome. Right. We are in the second secret. We are in the second secret of today, modern job search. Right. It's about employability secrets for the future jobs. The second thing is about understanding the modern careers. Initially, when we were hunters and gatherers, right? Our career, initially when we started out civilizing, our job is to find food, right? And then came agricultural revolution, and then came industrial revolution, factories and industries. We started mass producing, and then we had the dot-com era, information technology era from 2000, from the year 2000, and we had a very huge depression in 2007-8. Saturated jobs were saturated. Only the intelligent people were paid off, right? And then now we are into the digital revolution. 2020 is into cultural and social understanding. There is a word, there is a beautiful, we are socially distanced now, but digitally we are together, collaboration. We are concerned about e-safety, we are concerned about you might be knowing about the Zoom, security issues, critical thinking, all those things. We are moving on, marching forward towards the specialized knowledge. All your careers also will be specialized knowledge hereafter, right? So the weaker people will be weed out. There is no denying in that, right? So I'm talking about career 2.0. That is the second secret for today, right? Most of you will be as a digital workforce. Most seminars are converted into webinars. You are seeing that, you are witnessing that, right? This you can see the top line, aristocratitsolutions.com. The entire company is run in digital mode right now. Can you believe it? We have around 40 plus employees, to say so, right? We are running it completely digitally. You should understand what is digital workforce, right? So this was a prediction in 2012 by Thomas Frey. He's a business trends analyst. Thomas Frey is a famous business trends analyst. He told that 2 billion jobs will disappear by 2030. That is the reason is digitalization, right? So if you can Google it today, just type post corona, the first thing comes is about jobs, and then comes India business ideas, and then comes world order, then comes Indian economy, right? So this is not a, you can check this today. Post corona, people are looking for jobs, nothing else, right? So everything is changing. And my second question for the second secret is, do you have a big career goal? My career goal is to, I have 3 goals, right? I'm very keen to tell that. I want to teach digital leadership, I want to teach employability skills, I want to teach research skills. Those are my big career goals. These are not easy goals. The people I'm dealing is career seekers, entrepreneurs, researchers. They're all very very knowledge people, very very learned people. What is your career goal? My question for today is, will you frame one? If you don't have one, you say yes. Or if you have already a career goal, don't type it, just say yes. How many of we'll see how many of you say yes for both the question. Will you frame one after this webinar, a big career goal that you will achieve? Yes, I will not ask your internal question. I'm not talking to your, I don't want your answer. I'm just talking to your mind. Your soul should answer these things, right? Are you having a big career goal? Will you even frame one after this webinar? This is my second question for today. Magesh, thank you so much. Right, all of you can type in. Good. Right, so we'll move into the third secret. Right, the thing is, attitude, skills, and knowledge should change. Right, so anything that changes lives. Anything that doesn't change dies. Dinosaur did not change after the catastrophe; it vanished. Saber-tooth tiger, right? Mammoths. When there was a huge meltdown, a global meltdown, they vanished, right? So even if you are a very big very knowledge person, if you are reluctant to change or resistant to change, nothing happens. How many of you agree to this concept? Right, change is permanent. Change is the only concept. How many of you agree to this? We have to, this is the moment of time where we have to change the ask, right? Attitude, skill, and knowledge. Thank you. Thank you for your responses. Please type in. Right, so this is the third secret, and I still have a question for you after this. After revealing this is the important thing. I will not bore you. I will quickly go through these things. I have some set of slides. You can quickly take screenshots, right? If I'm going fast. The first thing is, you have to have camera presentation skills, because that is the first thing in digital interviews. You have to have good writing skills, email writing. You have to have good negotiation skills, sales skills. I'm telling you repeatedly, only if even if you are a child, if you only cry, you will get milk. right? So sales is important. You should know negotiation tactics. You should have at least one or two technology skills to the core, and you should have research skills. There is no denying in these are the five futuristic skills. If you agree to this, please type yes, which will be boosting for me. Just type a yes. Right. So next thing is your attitudes. Right, your attitudes basically comes down to digital disciplines. You should have a good workstation, good headset, good earphones. The greatest investment you will make is in the headset. You will not believe, because audio is very important, communication is very important, fast internet, laptop, consistent commitment to adapt. Adapt is being inside the change, learning, writing, contributing, right? So these are the futuristic attitude: being you, authenticity, being authoritative, being selfless, and being leading the community. If you're in the mid-level position, management level, you know there is a huge possibility that you have to yourself can come into play, right? So being authenticity is selfless. Putting authority is not putting power, it is putting your selflessness, right? So personal responsibility, servitude, right? So the degree of servitude determines your money that you are earning. If you serve more, you will earn more, right? So that is what I have seen. If I teach more, I'll get more. What else, right? So creativity, the same thing goes with every job, right? If they are very even if a person is a street sweeper, if he is doing that street sweeping with leadership, that is servitude. Leadership is nothing but being a servant. Yes or no? It might look like a paradox. Leadership is servitude, right? Leadership is acting as a good servant. A good servant will be useful, and he will get money. Creativity and innovation and critical thinking, right? How many of you are thinking right now? Can you type here I? Now, how many of you are understanding? Yes, thank you so much. How many of you are having a conversation within, personal communication within? Can you type I, quick I? Yes, thank you so much. Right. So this is important. The evolution of an employee, right? Any advancement you see in the world is through an employee. Actually, there are two things. Any improvement that you see in the world takes place as an idea from an entrepreneur and an execution from an employee. Without these two things, nothing will happen, right? So the future of employees is in the digital world. They will work from anywhere, they will contact from anywhere, they will use any device, they will have their own leadership qualities, right? So you can just take a snapshot and quickly read it afterwards in depth. Each word is a gem here in this slide. This work from 9 to 5, this attendance, everything is vanishing off, right? So performance based salaries, involvement based salaries, successful outcome based salaries is the new norms. Successful outcomes. Nobody is going to pay for the time you spend hereafter. People are going to pay for the value you create. See, I'll repeat the word. The beautiful word is value you create. What value will you create? To whom will you create? Right? To whom are you working? Are you working for your boss or for the clients? Right? So these are the questions which will change the entire scenario in the future. Right? So all those dictatorship, authoritarian view of life, the bossy view of life is gone. Right? When people contribute selflessly, they will be paid selflessly. Right? So that will be the new norms. And this is the questions I have for you today. Right? So you know the current reality. Do you have a vision? Do you even have a vision, or will you even create one after this webinar? I'm not asking what is your vision. I'm asking, will you create a vision after this webinar? Can you quickly type yes? If you type yes, that is the success of this webinar. Thank you so much. Right? I want you to see all these people saying yes. I want you to create your own maps, your own skill gaps, your own pitfalls. I know what is my weakness. I know my area where I should grow. Do you know the area where you should grow? Right? I want to grow in, and I'll tell you very frankly, I want to grow in emotional intelligence. I have a poor control of my anger. I have a poor control of anything, right? So what is the career competency that will take you to different heights? uh, are you aware of that from the current reality? What is your vision? Yes, yes, to overcome that weakness. Good, I'm receiving many comments. Good, you can type in your comments, you can be free, right? So acceptance is the first thing to change, right? Right, so we are moving into the fourth important thing. Important thing is, after all the, first three secrets is about your internal being. It's about your internal self, right? It is about your internal self. The fourth thing is about the social self. You have to start exploring the jobs. You have to start venturing into the difficult situation of sitting in interviews. You want to hunt the job or career which you think is monstrous to you. Say for example, you might be having a dream to work in Microsoft or NASA or ISRO. You should start exploring that. Yes or no? With a strategy and with a target. Now you will have an internal conflict that you are not fit for that job, right? I'm talking about the internal conflict. How many of you can feel the internal conflict when you feel that you want to hunt a very big career? No, it's like fighting with the mammoth. How many of you have an internal war? Can you type me comment, me or I? Yes, good. Right, you feel inadequate, right? You feel inadequate, you feel this is called a self inadequacy. I want you to write this word. See, this is where everybody loses their self esteem. Self inadequacy, right? If you have that, I want you to know that, right? It's a mental phenomena human beings have, but nobody is inadequate. We are all special in our own way, and nobody competes with anyone. Nobody competes with me. I cannot compete with anyone who is listening. Yes or no? We are all so special in our own way. And if many people, they don't simply accept what I say, but it is the honest truth. It is a very, very deep truth. I cannot even compete with my son. I can, I do not know the information that he has. He has so much of cartoons and stuff, which I don't even know a thing about. Right, so your social experience about exploring, strategizing, targeting, which is breaking the cocoon and entering the world as a caterpillar. That is about the fourth secret. We'll quickly go into that. Right, where is that? Okay. Right, so exploring future career arenas. Take a quick screenshot. These are the things of the future which I'm not going to even talk. The first point is about science, technology, engineering, management, arts, humanities, and language. These are the fields of future careers. This is where everything, basic, every basic thing, right? I'll tell you, every basic thing from air, food, water, shelter, sleep, personal security needs, safety needs, esteem needs, love and belonging, self-esteem needs, self-actualizing needs, what the purpose of your life, everything comes through this future careers, right? So artificial intelligence, cloud technology, we are all using Google and everything right now, right? We do not even know many technologies. What is the parent technology is called as augmented reality, drones, blockchain, right? So you can take a snapshot of it, Google it, go depth into it. Even if you're an entry level or a mid level or top level executives, there are jobs awaiting for in this arenas. And stop searching the old traditional jobs, old traditional job portals. Now there are new ways of job searches, which we will go in detail in the nobility club that I was talking earlier, right? So strategizing long term, knowledge contributing, building a personal brand, volunteering or intern, taking an intern, all these things comes into play. This demanding of jobs, demanding jobs based on your qualification, based on your knowledge, all these days are gone, right? The only thing now it is needed is involvement. if you're willing. Nothing beats the willingness, yes or no? A person can have so many qualifications, so much of knowledge, but if he is unwilling to work, unwilling to toil, unwilling to submit himself, what is the point, right? So, um, this is the question I want to make. Are you even aware of communities like LinkedIn? Are you ready to build relationship, or just you are just posting resumes? How many professional contacts you have? How many professional contacts you have? It's not personal contacts. I'm asking about professional contacts. How many information have you gathered about the job changes? How many opportunities have you explored? Right? How many connections have you made? Right? So we will dive deep into the LinkedIn profiling. LinkedIn is important for every category. It is important for business owners. It is important for entry level, mid level, top level executives in your own field. It is called as niche. Some people call it as niche, NICHE. What is your niche? What is your career? What is your passionate career that you are looking for, to develop physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually? I'm not talking about money here. Money is always a byproduct. If you're healthy, money becomes pleasurable. If you are peaceful, money, mentally, if you're peaceful, money becomes pleasurable. If you're emotionally content, emotionally, satisfied, this is the thing. This is what I want. If you're emotionally content, money becomes sweeter. If you're spiritually satisfied, right, if you know what you are born for, money becomes a useful servant. It becomes a beautiful servant to invest. Yes or no? How many of you agree to this? Can you type a yes in this? Good. I'm from management background. Thank you. I'm getting to know you better. You are opening up. Him, I'm talking to you. Good. Right. Okay. We'll move on to the next secret. The last secret is, don't leave after the secrets. I have some things you need to do. You need to spread these. Once in 15 days, I come up with new content, free content, teaching about career transformation. This word is important, transformation. You can tell your friends. The next webinar will be around after 15 days. You can tell your friends, right? We'll quickly move on to the fifth point, is about self-actualization. The last part of this pyramid is self-actualization. Self-actualization is what you express as a whole, right? The reason you are born for, right? It comes, if you're a teacher, if you're a manager, if you are somebody, if you're contributing to some group of people, that is actualization. No, I believe in my core heart, I believe that I am actualizing right now what I have studied, what I have, these moments are very, very precious to me. No, nobody can even, nobody can even imagine how much precious it's to me when I teach a group of people, right? So self actualization is the one important. It can come, some for programmers it is coding, for teachers it is presentation, for interviewers it is taking a attentive interview, not just for the sake of taking interviews. For a sweeper, sweeping is self actualization. He should do it with leadership, right? So that is the point I want to make you. Selfless, focusing of attention in the present moment is self actualization. So that is the fifth secret. What will bring you self actualization? See, I could do anything. All my forefathers are, merchants. They run stores, they run grocery stores, they run all those things. I cannot self actualize in that, right? I am not my forefathers. I am me. I am self. I am a self which is actualizing to the world. So my question for you today is, in what way will you actualize your talents? In what way? You might have a good English skills, good editing skills, good writing skills, coding skills, right? Good skills to talk to people, good negotiation skills. What is the skill? I'm asking you, are you aware of your skills that you can actualize? Just type yes or no. Are you aware of your skills that is unutilized or unexpressed? Yes, thank you. I'm receiving responses. Yes, up to some extent. Someone is saying. Good. That means I'm bringing you awareness, and you are getting into awareness that That is where your dormant energy lies. I was so hesitant for a lot of years to do webinars, seriously. And this gives me like immense pleasure now. Giving it for free, I earn more. Giving it for free, I earn more. Right? See the paradox. Right? So what is your unutilized skills? What is your selflessness that you are not utilizing? Right? So fifth secret is about writing and communicating, putting everything into the world. Mentoring statements, career statements, cover letter, competency statements. Do you have all these things? These are all services we provide actually. These, many people are unaware of these things. They don't have a constantly building CV. They don't have LinkedIn networking. They don't have cover letters. They don't have mentoring statements or career statements. Right? So my fifth question is, can you feel the depth? Your roots determine your fruits. Right? So nobody can see the roots. Many of my friends ask me, why do you do business? How do you do business? How do you even manage with all these losses? They don't see the roots, they see my fruits. Right? So I invest a lot of time in agony, in learning, in pain. Right? Not in pleasure. A lot of time I'm in pain, building this company, building, I am myself as an employer. Right? I take interviews a lot. I know people. I interact with people. I run difficult. I run knowledge tigers. You should know. Research is full of knowledge tigers. A lot of time their ego comes into play. Right? Then a lot of time they take wrong decisions. They quit their jobs. Roots determine your future. What roots do you have? That is my question. How many of you are with me till now? Can you type a yes with me? Yes, him. Thank you. Sriram, thank you. Thank you, Magesh. Yes. Right. So roots determine the fruits. Right. So I'm asking you to answer yourself. Right. What are your roots? Where are they laying? Are they laying in money? Or you are seeing money as a servant, and you are seeing fulfillment in the four areas I told you? There are only four areas in our life for growth: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Nothing else. What else? You tell me. Everything will be covered in these four. Right. So this is a call to action. Right. So I'm completing the webinar right now. So are you ready to shift? Right. So I'll quickly give a quick go through. These are some of the questions, further questions. Finding your next mountain. Right. So what is your current situation? As I told you, it's not about winning, losing, or earning. It is about the journey. Right. So in this nobility club, we are actually teaching all this journey. Right. In this, we are actually teaching the journey. You will be flabbergasted in the way the things are arranged. There are a lot of things you will be learning. Okay, this is okay. Expert career counseling. If you're a parent, everything is digital, so you can connect from anywhere, any part of the world. It's about resume building, portfolio building, professional work statement, cover letter writing, core competency development. Regardless of whatever stage you are in this career. Um, LinkedIn. This is a very special training we do. Career mapping, career success profile writing, core value training. It's about attitude, skills, and knowledge, personality assessments, and consistently we will work with you closely and send you to different companies or digital companies. We will arrange you interviews where you will perform, and on your own you will succeed. The next batch starts on, it's not July 15th, it's August 6th. Last batch. Right. Every Thursdays we have a community meeting. Right. So what I have told you in this webinar is just the tip of the iceberg. This image is the famous image called as tip of the iceberg. Right. So I will now post a link where you can enroll in the program. It is a paid program. We have easy installments. You can see the page. You can check out the page. I will just you can tell me if the link is working right now. It's aristocrats.in/labs. For me, the link is working fine, and you can do the payment and we will get back to you tomorrow, right? You can take action now. You can tell your friends, you can bookmark the page. This is just the beginning, right? So how many of you are interested to invest in this and learn? A lot of insider secrets will be there. So I will the time is 8:19, right? So I will invest 10 minutes more to for you to enroll. You can just how many of you, for how many of you the link is working perfectly? Can you type perfect? Can you type perfect? Just click the link in the comment box, Q&A box. Perfect, Garima. Thank you. Nagesh, thank you. Okay, perfect. Right. So you can refer your friends. You can bring. We will meet on August 6th, which will be Thursday. The same time, 7 o'clock it commences, and it is not a webinar. We will see face to face, and you will be flabbergasted about the knowledge you are going to receive. Right. What I have told you is just this. There are so many things. Trust me, and this is crafted with every fiber in my body, right? So I have so much of things to talk to you. You can click the link. You have easy installments, and you can pay upfront full payment also, right? So I'm leaving for the day. I thank you so much for your time, and your this is a huge investment that you have made on me, right? So if I am even helpful to you 10%, that will make the day. I'm so fulfilled today, and we will meet further in the upcoming webinars. We will send you emails. You will be a part of Aristocrat. You can tell people to be a part of Aristocrat. You can just type Aristocrat Chennai, you will reach us in the Google, right? So I will leave this page, and the link I will post again. The link I will again post the link. You can click the link. One second, I'm typing in. You can click the link and you can register. And I'm signing off. I will leave the webinar open for the next 10 or 12 minutes, and then we will part further. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time.